There you go. Wonderful. So, Ivy, welcome to Startup Grind. Glad to have you here. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling great.
So, I'll just go straight to the question of the day. I mean, Ivy's closet. Let's just start from there because for me, I was really amazed by what you're doing. Maybe just tell us what exactly is Ivy's closet. Maybe we could start from there and then we'll see how this goes.
Okay.
Mhm.
So Ivy's Closet is actually a big brand. Like it's a bit of a mixture of everything. We have
Yeah.
the we have the household aspect,
Mm-hmm.
and we also have the rent a shelf aspect, where the one which
Mm-hmm.
is Closet as a brand.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So where I'm curious, because I know you're solving a problem. My curiosity is when did you realize this was a problem that needs solving? Because that's where the magic lies.
Okay. So before I ventured into the rent a shelf business, I was doing
Hmm.
the household, I was selling household items.
Okay.
I think along that line, that's where I met my business partner. That's
Hmm.
the one in charge of urban print and store.
Hmm.
So I suggested to him that because I've been doing household online, how about
Hmm.
I get the space where he is so that I can be able to display my products at a certain amount monthly.
Hmm.
So along that line is how the idea of the rent a shelf was born.
Oh, so it was okay, let's say it was a problem, your own problem, you're solving your own problem, and then this just popped in.
Yes, let's say I was the first vendor of the kind of business that we are doing.
That is a very good problem to have. I mean, when it's starting from you, it's easier for you to understand, and then you realize so many other people have the same problem. So, let me know after you realize that, how did you manage now to get these other people to want to do what you're doing, or
So
rather to
when I
want to
came in,
invest? Mm-hmm.
as a vendor,
Yeah.
we had a discussion with Urban Prince, and then we were
Mm-hmm.
like, why can't we also bring other people on board so that they
Mm-hmm.
can be able to rent a shelf in the same
Mm-hmm.
premises, both at a certain amount monthly, because you
Yeah.
realize that so many people out there who would like to get into the business but they don't know how to go about it.
Yeah.
So that's how we decided to come into partnership so that we
Mm-hmm.
can be able to see how we can also bring in other people that have the same passion. They want to take their business from the online aspect to the physical aspect.
Okay. So my assumption is Urban Prince was just doing whatever Urban Prince does. Then you came in, you wanted your own kind of model, and then you just married the two, or how did the two go?
So Urban Prince was doing the branding and the printing business. I was
Yeah.
doing the house business.
Yes.
Yes. So when we saw that it is something that is possible, whereby I came in as a vendor to be able to display my products on the shelf and pay Urban Prince a certain
Hmm.
amount month.
Yeah.
So when I came in as a vendor, that's when we thought about it and we saw like why can't we merge the two and come up with
Yeah.
a rent a shelf business.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and that
Okay.
is how we wanted to merge the two businesses, and that is where the rent a shelf section was born. So initially he was doing the printing business, I was
Mhm.
doing the household. Ivy's
Yes.
Closet was basically
Okay.
doing selling
Mhm.
household items.
Okay. So, for
Yeah.
an entrepreneur, that journey it's almost similar. So I'm really curious, your very first client who now you approached to come and rent that shelf. How did the conversation go? Did they immediately fall into it, or they had questions about so many other things?
Mhm. Sorry, would you mind repeating the question? I kind of lost you there.
Oh, sorry. So I was saying the very first client you had for this model that you saw an opportunity for, how did the conversation go? Was it all easy, or you had to convince more than you thought?
Basically, it was quite easy because this was somebody from me. I've been
Yeah.
buying from her. So
Yeah.
when I suggested the idea to her, she was
Mm.
willing to support me. So that is how she came on board as the first client. Actually, it took around 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 months we were juggling between 2 to 3 clients. Sometimes
Mhm.
you find yourself to just come and handle one vendor the whole week. Uh,
Mhm.
it wasn't easy, but for the first client, it wasn't
Yeah.
that much of a trouble to convince them both because it was someone who was connected to my cycle.
Mhm. So what have you learned during this period of doing your business? I don't know how long you've been doing the Ivy's Closet, this new model. Anything you've learned that maybe has impressed you, amazed you, or just shocked you?
One thing I've learned, I would say that consistency, sorry,
Yeah.
consistency pays off.
Mhm.
When
Okay.
you try to start up something, just remain consistent. It doesn't matter how long it takes. It doesn't
Mhm.
matter the challenges that are there. You just need to
Mhm.
be consistent. If you're consistent, you are able to convince people that this is what I'm doing and this is who I am. So for
Mhm.
me, basically consistency has worked out for me.
Mhm.
About shocking, I would say that in business, always be ready for anything. You can wake up one day, things are going okay, and the next day, everything feels like it's collapsing. So it's
Very
like
true.
a roller coaster kind of thing.
Yeah, I mean, COVID did that a lot to many people, and I understand where you're coming from. So maybe try explain to us your marketing process and which one is effective, which one is not. I mean, it's your industry, so educate us on that.
Sorry.
Your marketing channels. How do you market these people's items? I mean, how do you go about that?
For me, basically, WhatsApp has worked perfectly for me because I have quite a large number of contacts. But now for TikTok, I've also been doing it,
Mhm.
though it's been supported mostly by my business partner.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, WhatsApp is a good. I mean, WhatsApp. They say user base in WhatsApp global is about, was it 2 billion thereabout? So I understand why you decided to do that. And also, Kenyans spend time on WhatsApp statuses. Is that so?
Yeah, very true.
Okay. So is it something that you would encourage, if you're to encourage anybody who wants to get into any other business, what are the learning points apart from consistency that you tell them to have if they want to succeed?
I would encourage them first of all to embrace their originality.
Yeah.
You don't do business because Ivy is doing business. What is it that you feel works out for you? Because the moment you're doing something that you're passionate about, it means you're going to give it your all. It means you're going to give it the best that you can. So
Mhm.
the first thing is embracing your originality. Ensure
Mhm.
that you do something that you're passionate about. Don't do something because somebody else is doing. And another thing, you should always be strong. You should
Mhm.
always be ready to face anything that is coming your way because business is not something that you start today and tomorrow you're good to go. At some
Mhm.
point you will do it, you fail, and then you do it again, you fail until eventually you find something that works out for you. And also be flexible. Don't just have a closed mindset whereby you are concentrating on one thing. If you feel like this one is not working, have another one that you're also trying, and you try another one, and you try to compare and see between these ones, between the businesses that I'm juggling, which one is working out for me. And also be ready for changes, because they, as they say, the technology and everything, it's ever changing. People
Yeah.
are inventing new ways of doing things. Where we are today is not where we were before. So when things are changing, change with them. When seasons are changing, you also change with the seasons. So you should be ready for the changes that are there, and also be ready to face any challenges that will come along. The challenges are not supposed to make you give up on whatever you are doing. They're supposed to make you more stronger, more resilient, and also the funny bit of it is you'll be able to get a lesson out of it, because you'll do something, you realize, hey, this one is not working out for me. Let me try it, doing it in another, within another strategy. Yeah.
That's quite encouraging. Now, there's always this assumption that everybody is someone born an entrepreneur? Do you learn it? Did you know you are to be an entrepreneur, or you are to go and do 8 to 9 to 5 kind of job?
For me, basically, I'd say I'm a mix of everything.
Okay.
I can be able to juggle either way. But now I feel like I'm becoming more passionate in the entrepreneurial world.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I understand it because what I like about you is the passion you really have for what you're doing. And
Yeah.
what caught my attention is you're really solving a problem to the many who wouldn't want to go the direction of renting a whole place by themselves. So, and I see the traffic that you pull in there. I'm shocked that all that just comes through WhatsApp. Wow, you're doing magics on WhatsApp, yeah?
Okay. What I can say, it's not just WhatsApp. Also, the TikTok has also worked out for us. It
Mhm.
has actually also picked a lot of traffic, because you find that some of our vendors are very active on TikTok. So when they are marketing their products, it also gives us more visibility, and it enables us to reach out to several numbers of
Mhm.
people. Yeah.
Wow.
So apart
That-
from the WhatsApp, the TikTok is also doing quite well.
mm, Wonderful.
Yeah.
So what's the bigger vision for Ivy's Closet? I mean, I know right now there's a stage you are. What's next for Ivy's Closet?
Uh, what I would say is that I'm looking at it at the bigger picture. I would really love to reach out to a larger number of people, perhaps even go global about everything, not just within Singishu or Eldoret and Nairobi. I would like to go global. Yeah.
And are you nurturing any people that would want to, I don't know, be like Ivy? Because I know when it comes to such kind of nurturing and maybe developing the next generation, it's like giving back to the community and also leaving a legacy. Is that something that you ever thought about?
Basically, I'd say every day I'm nurturing someone, because every day I'm reaching out to different kind of people. I'm associating, including even the people who are connected to me through the rent a shelf business. Nurturing people who are just starting out in business and are looking forward to become the next big thing. So you find sometimes even some of the vendors, they can be facing challenges. So I try to talk to them and tell them that you should not just have a mind of being where you are today. Probably in the next months you should have more shelves. In the next maybe years you should have your own shop. So basically for me, I find that nurturing people is something that I do on an everyday basis.
Mhm. Wow, that is quite encouraging. I mean, because they look up to you with what you're doing. So really appreciate hearing that. So where was I going? The next question. The next thing would be maybe now, if people wanted to get to Ivy's Closet, wanted to come to your shop, wanted to rent a shelf, how would they go about getting to you?
They can reach to me through my socials, urban stores, urban prints and stores, or they
Mhm.
can reach me at Shizel001.
Mhm.
On WhatsApp, they can. I think you shall be able to provide the contacts. Maybe when you're making the video, you can be able
Yes.
to provide also the contacts. They can reach me through WhatsApp anytime and be able to respond to them. Yeah.
Wonderful. That was a very interesting story. I mean, I like what you're doing, and I'm really impressed because I see it's not only about your business growing, also those I see that even those who are coming to sell their items at your shop, you try and tell them how to present them so that they look better, right? I saw what you're doing. So it's not only me coming, dumping you with my items, but you tell me, okay, as it is, it's good, but try and do ABCD, and also keeping the frequency of making sure that they look presentable. Because it's your shop, yes, you're renting, but there's a presentation that you know would attract customers.
Okay, what I can say is that I really appreciate the opportunity to be able to reach out to you guys and to reach out to the community at large. And I would also like to take this opportunity to encourage someone out there who is interested in starting a business. The
Mhm.
hardest part is always starting. The moment you've started, you're good to go. You'll just find yourself moving along with the currents and everything. So there is nothing that is impossible. It is just about you believing in yourself and you do it. And from there you do your thing and you trust in God, do your marketing, be consistent, and with time people will be able to
Mhm.
always believe that you are a work in progress. There is no getting into the comfort zone. You can start something, and then with time, you also learn from others, and you learn through the mistakes that you make, embrace them fully, and also you gain more experience as you go along. So always be willing to learn more. Always see yourself as a work in progress in the sense that where you are today is not where you will be tomorrow. There is always room for improvement. There is always room for doing better each and every time. Yeah.